Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an incredible story to share with you. In the Selwyn neighborhood of Jerusalem's Old City, a major problem has emerged. A burst sewer pipe is causing quite a stir, and the need to fix it promptly is evident. But this isn't just any ordinary repair job. You see, this ancient district is steeped in history, and as the workers come in to mend the faulty line, a team of archaeologists decides to join them on this fascinating journey. Workers discover hidden steps during excavation, holding immense significance and potentially supporting a biblical story. News of the find spreads rapidly, rewriting Jerusalem's history. The steps were unearthed in a humble potato field in Selwyn district, surpassing expectations. Selwyn, once a farming village, gained importance during the Second Temple period and housed the Pool of Siloam. The city of David, inhabited by Jebusites and conquered by King David, has a long history dating back to the 4th millennium BC. Nomadic herders settled there thousands of years ago due to a spring on the site. By approximately 3000 BC, a village had formed, supported by findings from burial caves used by ancient peoples. Additionally, ancient Egyptian writings from the 19th and 18th centuries BC mention the city of Jerusalem, and arrowheads and ceramics from the Late Bronze Age further confirm the presence of settlement in the area. Now, historians were ecstatic when, in 2010, a remarkable discovery was made. A clay tablet with inscriptions, dating back to the 14th century BC, this tablet contains the oldest written text ever found in Jerusalem. After extensive research, scholars deciphered it as a letter from the king of Jerusalem to an Egyptian pharaoh. Of course, archaeologists have debated over who precisely occupied the site of Jerusalem before the Israelites seized it and when this event occurred. Some argue that a large stone structure, possibly from the 10th century BC, could be part of Israelite Jerusalem's walls, although this is a topic of dispute. According to the biblical chronology, King David conquered the Jebusites around this time. However, concrete evidence supporting early Israelite occupation comes in the form of a cemetery dating from the 9th to the 7th centuries BC. In the Selwyn necropolis, ancient tombs were found, revealing evidence of the Israelites who lived there 3,000 years ago. David, the king of the Israelites, remains enigmatic. We rely on biblical sources to learn about him, as well as limited corroborating evidence like the Tel Dan Stela. The Tel Dan Stela, discovered in 1993, contains Aramaic inscriptions mentioning the House of David. It is the closest independent evidence of David's existence. According to the Bible, David was the son of Jesse, married King Saul's daughter Michal, and had 6 sons with various women. Saul, the first Israelite king, grew hostile toward David and even plotted his death. David escaped, and Saul gave Michal to another man named Palti. David became known for his musical talents and joined Saul's retinue as an armor-bearer. He faced the Philistine giant Goliath in a famous duel during the Israelite-Philistine War. For 40 days, Goliath issued his challenge, yet no one among the Israelites dared to face him. That's when David, armed with nothing but a staff and a slingshot, volunteered as the Israelite champion. Unfazed by Goliath's imposing stature, David aimed his sling and launched a stone that struck the giant's forehead, instantly killing him. David then decapitated Goliath, causing the Philistines to flee in terror, securing victory for the Israelites. Saul rewarded David with command of his army for his bravery. David's heroism made him beloved among the Israelites. However, Saul conspired against David due to fear of his popularity and ambition. Thankfully, Jonathan alerted David to the plot, enabling his escape. After reconciling their differences, Saul acknowledged David as his heir. Following Saul and his sons' deaths in battle, David became the king of the Israelites. He conquered Jerusalem from the Jebusites, establishing it as the capital, known as the City of David. King David ruled for 40 years until his death at 70. His victories made Jerusalem a symbol of power and faith, causing conflicts for centuries among Christians, Jews, and Muslims. The construction of ancient Jerusalem occurred during different periods, starting after David's reign in the 9th and 8th centuries BC. The Roman occupation of Jerusalem, which happened around 1,000 years after David, brought significant changes to the city and the land of the Israelites. In 2004, workers discovered ancient steps during repairs in the Jerusalem district of Selwyn. These steps led to the Pool of Siloam, where Jewish pilgrims would cleanse themselves before reaching the sacred Temple Mount. The steps were not ordinary, but a connection to Jerusalem's rich history. Traditionally, the first temple on the Temple Mount was built by King Solomon, David's son. However, it was destroyed by the Babylonians in 586 BC. The second temple, constructed in 516 BC, met a similar fate when the Romans seized Jerusalem in AD 70 after a Jewish rebellion. The pool and the temple were both destroyed and lost for nearly 2,000 years. The team from the David Foundation, who uncovered these lost steps, did not stop there. Over the years, they revealed an ancient roadway that connected the Pool of Siloam to the second temple on the Temple Mount. Astonishingly, they discovered evidence about the identity of the builder, which surprised everyone. This discovery led to a revelation about Pontius Pilate, the Roman ruler of Jerusalem appointed around AD 26 or 27. Archaeologists found over 100 coins along the road, indicating that it was built during Pilate's rule. It seems Pilate was not popular among the Jews or even the Christians, as he allowed graven images, diverted funds from the temple, and met an eventual disgraceful recall by Emperor Tiberius. Now let's talk about the Pilgrimage Road, also known as the Roman Road. This ancient route, leading to the Second Temple, was a crucial path for the Jewish pilgrims. As many as 2.7 million people traveled to Jerusalem for the main Jewish holy festivals. This pilgrimage road, measuring 26 feet wide and covered in limestone paving blocks, welcomed countless believers. Uncovering this historic road has been a massive undertaking. The latest project aims to create a continuous restored section that visitors can walk along. Due to centuries of development, the road lies far below the modern surface of Jerusalem. The dedicated team of archaeologists has even tunneled beneath the city to reveal this incredible piece of history. And there you have it. Jerusalem's past continues to captivate us with its stories and secrets. We hope you enjoyed this journey through time. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting historical adventures. Until next time, stay curious.